Yo, mom, your spaghetti's dank, son. It's dank. Gotta love mom's spaghetti, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, welcome to a fragrant state of mind. I'm Marshall.
Yo, I dropped spaghetti on my mic. All right, I would like to welcome everybody to episode 8 of Celebrity Sense. Today we're talking about the one and only Marshal Mathers, or you know him as Eminem. If you don't know who Eminem is, please proceed to crawl out of your rock and join us here in the real world in 2025. So if you don't know much about this series, I don't blame you. I haven't done an episode of it in 4 months, but I thought I'd revisit this series because I really had a blast doing these episodes, but I thought I'd revamp it for 2025 and start doing episodes weekly for you guys. So hopefully every week we can get a new episode of Celebrity Sense. Please leave down in the comments some suggestions on celebrities you'd like to see me cover in upcoming episodes. But today we're talking about Mr. Marshal Mathers. If you don't know who I am, my name is Derek, or as a lot of people like to call me, Not So Slim Shady. So in this series, we talk about celebrities, we talk about what signature scent they like to wear, and then usually what I do is suggest an alternative to that scent, whether it be a clone or a dupe or something along those lines, as well as maybe an alternative designer or niche fragrance that I think might suit them, and maybe you guys could try as well if you feel like smelling, you know, like this guy. So I did some searching on the googly goo, and what I discovered is that Mr. Marshal Mathers really loves the fragrance M7. So if you are unaware of what M7 is, or maybe have never heard of it, there's probably a good reason. It was released in 2002, but was discontinued a few years ago, and it sort of just disappeared off the internet. Until recently, it started showing up on websites like FragranceNet at a pretty good price. So you can get a bottle if you wanted to. It's going for around 80 bucks online for, I think it's like a 2.7 mil. It can be a good deal, but I have an alternative to this fragrance that is a clone that smells pretty close to it, but it's really a much better value, as this fragrance goes for around $20 on Amazon. And I apologize for the lighting issue. It's like 6 a.m. here and I have light coming in my window and I need to get like a sheet or something to cover it. Typically I film my videos in the evening, so doing it this early in the morning, it's not something I've done yet in this studio. So yeah, you can kind of see light shining in. Whatever. So this is the description it says on Fragrantica about M7. It says, M7 is a fresh, spicy, woody scent, an enthralling perfume for men from the house of Yves Saint Laurent. At the start of this 2002 scent are notes of mandarin orange, rosemary, and bergamot, while the notes of vetiver and agar wood enthralling at the heart. The base is distinct with hints from musk and amber. So you're thinking like, okay, that sounds pretty basic, right? And I would agree with you. This scent is a very woody scent. And even though the note of sandalwood is not listed in this fragrance, sandalwood is really what I pick up. It's got this very woody, slightly citrus, fresh, but also spicy scent profile that I really enjoy. But the one note that really sticks out to me with it is this sort of creamy sandalwood. I love sandalwood. It is absolutely one of my favorite notes in a fragrance. And years ago, when I was just starting my fragrance journey, I looked into this fragrance from a house called Swiss Arabian called Muda Mayez. Now this is a clone of this, which is M7 by Yves Saint Laurent. Now here's what I'll say about Swiss Arabian. They put out some amazing fragrances, and this has got to be one of my favorite. As you can see from the levels of this bad boy, I have worn quite a bit of this juice. This is no slouch. But here's the deal. The only problem with this bottle, it's an okay looking bottle, right? Not too bad. Kind of slim looking profile. This cap sucks. It's very cheap and it doesn't really quite sit on here very well. As you can see, it does kind of click in, but you're definitely not gonna hold. Yeah, this sucks. How's the juice? Yo, this stuff is bomb, dude. 21 bucks for this fragrance, okay? Now, does it smell like M7? Kinda. It does remind you of M7. Is it as quality? Is it as luxurious as M7? No. But it's a $21 fragrance. What you're not going to get with this is any kind of unpleasant alcohol opening. It's not too harsh. This is a very smooth, well-blended fragrance. Very woody, very mass appealing, very enjoyable. It's also not going to project like a beast, and it doesn't overperform. It is a $20 fragrance, but it smells really nice. And the one thing I like about this, it sort of fits any kind of season, any kind of occasion. It's incredibly versatile. Although I will say this performs best in the fall, cooler months. Not so much the incredibly cold weather like we're having now here in New England, but when you hit that sort of maybe springish, fallish time, this one really shines. I am gonna wear this as my scent of the day today. And what's cool is that I've been wearing this for years. Before I even knew that M7 was Marshal Mathers' favorite fragrance, this is one that I had just reached for over and over again, and I've been rocking this for a really long time. I absolutely love this, and I think it's super cool that Eminem likes it too. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all. Make sure to hit like and subscribe if you haven't already. Continue to support the channel, and as always, have a fragrant state of mind.
Yeah. Smell good. Yeah. Yeah.